Hello, Stephanie. My name is Leslie Pogue. I am the training director with Leslie Pogue LLC. I am submitting my proposal to train your teachers coming back. Trainings, I've worked with national seminars on that level, so I've done a lot of publics for that. And along with those classes, when it comes to team building, there's a lot of engagement. So what you'll find in my classes is a lot of interaction, a lot of laughing, and a lot of having fun, but there'll also be a lot of lessons. I like to open a lot of my sessions with an interactive team building exercise, just an icebreaker to get everyone settled. Sometimes I do the icebreaker bingo, sometimes I do the would you rather. And would you rather is a question and answer game where I have people either move around to the room or depending upon the size. And since you're looking at about 75 people, I'll probably have people stand up and sit down. Would they rather visit the doctor or the dentist? Would you rather be an apple or a banana? Would you rather save the world or win a Nobel Prize? Things like that. So just to get them moving right in the beginning of class. And then, of course, I do not lecture throughout. I do supply a workbook, so they will have a takeaway at the end of the day. For the 3 hours, I definitely like to hit on, because your topic is team building, I definitely want to hit on the 5 benefits of teamwork. Definitely want to discuss communication and communication as a whole, but also communication where as it relates to generational communication. Because in a school environment, that is, well, actually really in every environment, that is so critical, because now we are dealing with such a mix of generations, and it is causing an interruption in the communication process. I also speak to listening, because listening really is the gateway to every one of those skills that we discuss. So I do a couple of listening exercises. Along with the team building, I do a team building exercise. It's interactive. It's usually build something, or I come up with something that everyone can do, and I'll supply those supplies for that exercise. As I mentioned, you will walk away with a workbook, so everyone will get one of those. In addition to that, I also like to sprinkle in a little bit of the dealing with difficult people. Dealing with difficult people, and I approach that really from a personality profile perspective, and I get people thinking about their own personalities, because once you understand who you are and you can kind of start to narrow down the people you're working with, that really helps to minimize, I won't say completely avoid, but definitely minimize a lot of the difficult situations that we find ourselves in, because you have a better understanding as to what that personality profile needs. And what we don't realize is that we typically as people communicate in our own personal communication style, when really the proper way to communicate is in the other person's communication style, and as people we don't really think about that. So I have a couple of exercises around that as well. So any training that I do is definitely interactive. It's a lot of fun. We laugh a lot, we have a good time, but you definitely have a lot of takeaways. I'd love an opportunity to speak to you and find out specifically what you'd like to see in your training class with your group. So feel free to reach out to me at your convenience. Again, my name is Leslie Pogue. You can reach me at 888-656-3317. I hope to hear from you, and thank you so much for the opportunity.